Hello, welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. This is Nina and I'm here to do your weekly reading. Before we get into the reading of today, I would like to tell you that this coming Thursday, there will be a new video coming out about a giveaway. So I have decided to have a year of giveaway, and I'm starting up this Christmas with giving away 3 decks of different oracle cards and tarot cards during this coming year with the start of this Christmas. So on Thursday, just keep your eye out and you will then get information on how to participate in the draw for these decks. But let's get into the reading for this week. So you have 3 decks to choose from this week as always. On number 1 today, we have the Transient Light Tarot. On number 2, we have the Wheel of the Year Tarot. And on number 3, we have the Oak, Ash, and Thorn Tarot. So, sink into your intuition. Ask your angels and guides to guide you to pick either number 1, 2, or 3. And once you've made your pick, you will find the timestamps below for each and every reading. So you quick and easy can jump straight to the reading that you have picked. But without further ado, let's get into it. Pause the video if you need more time, because I'll be back in a moment and I'll start with number 1. Removing number 3 and number 2. Okay, number 1. So if you picked this deck, then this is your reading for this week. So let us look at the energies that you might bump up against this week. Today I have decided also to use the charms, hence the charms bowl that you can see on top of the camera here, over here. So we're going to use some tarot cards, and then we're going to use some oracle cards, maybe some mini cards, and then some charms in the end today. I hope you are excited about this giveaway thing. I know I sure am. I think it's really fun. I mean, I have been gathering decks for about 15 years, and it's become so many now, almost 500, or actually over 500, I think. So it's time to give back to you guys. Yeah, the one that just popped on out here. So that's kind of what I'm going to do, and I hope that you appreciate that as well. So let's see. Now you got the Champion of Vessels. Vessels in this deck is the Cups, okay? And the Champion here is the same as the Knight. Justice card. A little bit crooked today. And the 5 of Wands. And we have the 7 of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. And 8 of Cups. Okay. Underneath, Champion of Wands, which is the same as Knight of Wands. Okay, let me just sink into the energies here, number 1, and we will see where we go with this. I hope you can hear me fine today. My camera is a little bit further away than I normally have it, so I hope you can hear me well. Anyways, wow, okay. I feel the need for justice. I kind of, this middle row here is really speaking to me. The need for justice, the need for kind of finally that the wheel is tipping in your favor, kind of. That kind of energy where you really have been wishing on something to go your way. You have been working hard on something, and you're wanting that justice. It can be justice regarding a job. It can be justice regarding a relationship. Regarding inheritance, regarding money, you know, those kind of energies. And, you know, I see over here a 5 of Wands and the 8 of Vessels. And over here the 7 of Vessels, which is the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is sometimes where we're a little bit confused, okay? It can be either that we have too many choices and so we don't know what to pick. It can be a card of, I don't know what to focus on right now because I feel stuck. Or I'm forgetting where to kind of keep my focus. That can be also something. But it's also the card of confusion. And that's kind of what I feel a little bit in this reading. It comes together with the Champion of Vessels, which is, of course, the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups can be someone who is coming in with a loving offer. But it can also be someone who is, in my opinion, or what I'm feeling right now, it can be someone who is, in lack of another word, needy. Okay, that's what's coming to me. Someone who is very emotional and very wanting something from you, very needy is what I feel. And it can be a confusion regarding that. It can be a confusion regarding this relationship with this person. Or it can be that person's confusion. Maybe there's somebody who has either wanting you to do something when it comes to work, but it can also be someone who's really wanting to get into some sort of friendship or relationship with you, and you are not really vibing with that person. And so you kind of have to say no to that person. But I feel like that it can be that person that's really looking for justice from you, what they call justice, that they want something to tip in their favor. So that might be something. Or you might also be that someone who is in need of justice. And that might be that kind of confusion and that need feeling that I'm feeling. Not needy in that case, but a very kind of longing for that justice. Okay, so that's kind of what I feel. Now, I feel the Five of Wands here and the Eight of Vessels are telling me that something is not, it's not going to go smooth. Okay, I'm sorry to say this, number one, but I feel like it's butting heads. It's kind of, we're not agreeing here. And so finally, somebody decides to walk away. Okay. It can be walking away from the energy, walking away from the situation, walking away from the person, walking away from the work, walking away from taking on too much. You know, you have to decide what it is that you're walking away from. But from my perspective here, it looks like you're going to end up saying, I do not want that. And then we come over to the Champion of Wands over here, which is telling me that you're aiming for something different. Underneath you have the World. And the World is where we close off something old and we step into something new. It's we're closing off an old chapter. And Champion of Wands, meaning Knight of Wands here, comes in with passion. They follow their passion, and that's what you have to do here. There is something here, either the other person or you feeling the need for justice, feeling the need for the wheel tipping in your favor or their favor. But something is not going to go the way they or you wanted it. So you feel the need to walk away because you need to follow your passion. You need to close off this old chapter. That one, yeah, because it's been hurting you. Right? And so, yeah, I feel like that's kind of where you're going to end up. But of course, this is your decision. You have to make the decision. I can't make that for you. But this is the energy that I'm feeling, okay? So let's look at some Archangel Michael sort of light oracles for you, number one. Let's pull a card from that deck. Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see it, I am actively working on this situation. I'm here and I'm helping you. Okay, so that is good news. So it might be that he's going to help you. I mean, he very often comes in with the sword, and the sword for me is also seeing things clearly. So he might help you to see this situation for what it truly is, okay? Your vibration is rising. Yeah, it's time. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. So that might be why this other person here, you don't vibe. And that's what I felt. I said the word vibe, right? Vibration. So this comes up again. You don't vibe with this. Whatever this situation or person is, you're not vibing, okay? And you need to honor that. You are protected. You are safe within my bubble of light, and you can proceed with confidence. Yeah. And so if you were afraid, if you felt like you were kind of needing this situation or needing that person, what they're saying is that you are safe to move on and follow your own passion here. Okay, that's kind of what I feel. Underneath, something new is coming. Beautiful. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. That's so beautiful. Okay, so let us do a couple of starseeds cards here before we pull a couple of charms for you, number one. Let's look at the starseeds. Light. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Yeah, you're following your own passion, you see. I feel that very, very much with you, number one. Magnificence. You are amazing and magnificent and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. So it's, don't sell yourself short is what I feel here, okay? So that kind of just makes it even clearer for me that they're saying that you are amazing and you're enough just the way you are, and you are not supposed to follow anybody else's claims on you or your time, okay? Just to have that said. Okay, so let's pull some charms for you, number one. Okay. You got a flower, so that's blossoming for me. Something within you is growing, and that might be also what they're saying, your vibration. You're getting into a higher frequency. So that might be the whole thing here, is that your spiritual growth is happening, and so you're not vibing with the old anymore. You're raising your frequency. Now you got this little alien card here. You might be feeling alienated by someone or something. You got an airplane, so that for me, of course, is about travel. Might be traveling this coming week. You got a key with the hearts on it, so there might be something that's happening within love relationship or a loving relationship. And if this is a relationship, I feel like this love coming towards you might be something new that's coming in over here. So follow your passion, follow your heart. You got an ice cream, so I would say indulge yourself, be kind to yourself. A camera, so again with the flight and the camera, there might be a vacation coming up, or planning for a vacation, or maybe looking at some old photos might be coming your way now. There's a paw here, so there might be a fur baby or a dog or a cat or an animal that you are very connected to, and that you might need right now. There's a little teddy bear, so that might be an invitation to play or to... teddy bears is also very comforting for me, so it might be that you need that self mother yourself a little bit, you know, indulging yourself and really taking care of you. You have a star, which is good news for me. That's kind of wishing upon a star. Now this is a cat's bell, actually. I don't know if you have a cat or know somebody who has a cat. There's kind of, since there's a paw and this cat's bell. But the bell for me can also be awakening, you know. You are awakening something, or you have this epiphany of some sort. Now you have the Ankh symbol here as well, and that for me is of course about the connection to the divine. Now you have a little I don't know if it's a Norwegian coin, which is actually not in exists anymore. It's an old coin, but it's a significant for money, okay? So it might be money coming your way this week, or it might be something that's tipping in your favor when it comes to that, since you also got the Wheel of Fortune here. So it might also be something this coming week that has to do with that, okay? Because you also got the fish, and fish for me is very much about, it can of course be a connection to the ocean, but fish in the original tarot was significant for richness. It was significant for also being in the flow, of course, in connection with that what makes us happy, and that what makes us rich, meaning the universe. But in this sense, what I'm feeling is that it has to do with richness. It has to do with getting a leg up. It has to do with receiving something, you know, finally receiving that. So I feel that has to do with money, though. It has to do with a gift or money or something that's kind of valuable in that sense. But this situation here, I feel like it's a situation that you need to leave behind, though. So don't get those two confused when I'm mentioning that you will receive what you want, or that the wheel is tipping in your favor, because I feel like it's two different things, okay? That's just what I feel, but of course I could be wrong, and it could be the same, but yeah, that's kind of what I feel, okay? So I just have to be honest about what I get. That's the way it works, number one, right? Okay, thank you so much for being part of this reading. I wish you a beautiful week. Until the next time I see ya. Bye. Okay, number 2. So if you picked the Wheel of the Year Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to use some oracle cards as well. And we're also going to use the Charms bowl today, which I have over here. So we will look at that in the end. But first, we're going to pull 6 cards as we always do in the weekly. Now, I hope that you guys are excited about this giveaway thing as I am. On Thursday, there will be a video coming out about that. So you can get information on how to participate in the draw for those decks. And I also want to remind you while I pull these cards that I have another channel called Awakening with Nina. And we go into depth on that channel. We talk about the awakening process, and we talk about, you know, what it's like to maneuver this life on Earth. So I do channeled work there as well, where I channel angel energies, source energy, star beings and such. So there might be something interesting over there. I also made a couple of free meditations over there if you're interested. So hop on over. It's linked in the description if you're interested. So this is what it looks like, people. Okay. You have, oh, hello, little fly. Okay, so you have the Moon, you have the Death card, you have 3 of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the 6 of Swords, you have the 6 of Pentacles, and you have the 9 of Swords. Okay. So seeing the Moon card and the Death card and the 9 of Swords here, I feel like you have gone through something that has made you shift. It can be your energy field, it can be your spiritual journey, but it can also be that you have you've been in a situation where you decided that, you know, I felt it through, I've been there, I felt the anguish, I've been here, and now it's time to just, you know, put that behind me. I feel like the Fool here is underneath, so that tells me that both the Death card and the Fool card, that there is a new beginning over here, okay? Because this is not, of course, where you want to be, but at the same time, you can't escape it. If you're trying to escape your own emotion, your own trauma, it's not going to work. So that's why the Moon is here. The Moon is here to tell you need to feel it through, okay? So if you're still not done feeling whatever this is through, then you need to do that. But it comes together with the Ace of Pentacles, and that for me is good news when it comes to that. It means that maybe if you are going through the dark night of the soul, or going through something difficult, or something, anxiety, trauma, those kind of things, I feel like this might be the final end of it. Once you felt it through, whatever this is, then this might be over and done with already, okay? Since the Death card is here and the Fool, okay? I feel like there's a major shift. The Death is about a major shift. It's from the major arcana, right? And you come together also with the Six of Swords, which is about, you know, he is leaving those shores where he's no longer happy. And he is going to better shores. You know, he's searching for something new, for something different. So that's kind of what's happening with the Six of Swords. Now you also have the 3 of Wands together with the 6 of Pentacles. And that is very good news. 3 of Wands is where the ships come back in. You know, you have been waiting for the ships to come in, and now they're finally coming in. There's also a shooting star in this, which is, of course, a lucky symbol. The 6 of Pentacles can be someone who's just giving you a little bit here and a little bit there, you know, feeling to the energy if that's you. But it can also be about balance, finding the balance. It can be finding the balance in energy, finding the balance in a relationship, in money. But when it comes together with the 3 of Wands here, I feel like it's significant for you will find your balance, okay? This will be balanced out. And you will step into the Fool here, you know, into the new, leaving the old behind. So there's a big shift in the middle here, which tells me that this is what's going to happen quite soon. There might be some feeling through first, but I feel like it's going to go well since you have the Ace of Pentacles here. So all in all, a very good reading, actually, even though it kind of look a little bit grim here. Okay, this popped out. Don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. So if you were feeling like I can't be in this anymore, I'm ready to give up, don't settle, because there is better things coming, and don't give up because you're nearly there. No, it's not time yet. So this is a timing card. So it's not going to happen now because you have to go through this first, okay? This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. So I feel like the shift is the, that's when the timing card comes in. So you have to be patient with yourself. You have to feel it through. It will go your way, but it might not happen right away. Okay. So I would, for me, if this is the week, I would say that it's going to happen towards the end of the week. But if you feel like this is longer, and it might be since there are major arcana cards here, then once you are done feeling through whatever this is, that's when the shift is going to happen for you. But don't give up is what they're trying to say here. You have to keep on going, keep on feeling this until it's felt through. Your vibration is rising. Okay. This is time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. So that might be what's happening to you. It might be that what's happening is that these energies that are going through you right now are so strong, and it's rattling up some of this old trauma, some of this old stuff here. And so they're saying, don't give up, keep on going, because you're nearly there. Because it might feel like you're stagnating, or it might feel that you're not going anywhere, but you will. And that's why the timing card comes up here as well. Underneath, welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to find you. Have faith that source will heal your financial challenges as well. So good news all around, but it looks a little bit grim to begin with. I get that, but you have to be patient with yourself and just let it take the time it takes. Oh, there was many that just flew out here. 4 cards. Okay, we'll take them. Gaia, connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Wow. Oh, that was a good card. Dreams. The universe speaks to you through your dreams. No limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. And free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. So I'm feeling that, you know, you're going through a change here, most definitely. So they're saying, you know, earthing or grounding is going to be very good for you. There are no limitations for what you can do. You will step into the freedom, and you're supposed to follow and listen to your dreams right now, because there might be messages in your dreams coming towards you from the universe. Okay, let's pull some charms for you. Oh, you have a heart. Love from the universe to you, and eternal love coming towards you. The flower is about blossoming, and it's about growing, so it's part of the change, okay? You have a little fairy here, so invitation to go out into nature. You have a frog here. That might be also, when it comes to the time card, you know, it's kind of the story where you have to kiss a lot of frogs in order to find the prince. That's kind of the feeling I get here with the frog, is that it's saying again, be patient, okay? It will happen, but it might not be the first frog you kiss, kind of, okay? Now you got freedom again, free spirit, freedom. So there is freedom coming towards you here. Now you have a, this can be a star or a pentacle, you know, take that as it resonates with you. For me, I see the shooting star here as well. I feel like that has to do with that your wish will come true in due time. You have a train here, so there might be some travel for you this week. A unicorn, that's beautiful. So that's a lucky symbol. Now you have an owl here as well, so they're inviting you to step into your wisdom here. And beautiful, they have this sun behind the clouds, which is telling me that things will get better, okay? There is light at the end of the tunnel, kind of. And you have a flip-flop, so there might be some planning on vacation or going on vacation. Maybe you live somewhere warm. Maybe there's an invitation to go down to the beach, put your feet in the sand, you know, use that as your grounding, sitting by the ocean, listening to the ocean, those kind of energies. So that might be beneficial for you, number 2. Or there might be some travel happening this week, at the end of the week. Maybe you're going on a weekend, you know, getaway. Or planning a vacation. I mean, just doing the planning of a vacation can almost feel like a vacation in itself, you know. So that might be something that you can benefit from as well, if you kind of need a break from all of this emotional stuff that might be coming up for you this week, okay? And I do feel that this is going to last a little bit longer than just a week. That's kind of my initial feeling. But of course, that might be for some of you, but for others, this might be, you know, done this coming week. You might be going through this coming week and then be done with it. If you focus on it and put time and effort into, you know, setting aside the time to meditate and to allow all of this emotion to come, then maybe by the end of this week, you will have said, you know, goodbye to that, moving into the Fool that's over here. So, you know, invitation from Spirit at least to set aside the time to do this work now. Because I can see that if your vibration is rising, if you're raising your frequency, it can be very painful, okay? It can be a lot of stuff that gets rattled up in your physical form, all traumas that just needs to be seen and felt and then released in due time, okay? So that's pretty much all I had for you, number 2. I hope this made sense. I hope you liked the reading. Give it a thumbs up if you did. And don't forget to follow my channel for information regarding the video on Thursday, so you get to be a part of the draw for one of those decks that I posted a video about. I hope that you appreciate that and that you will follow that those videos coming out about the giveaway this coming year. Anyways, thank you so much for being part of this video today, number 2, and I wish you a beautiful week. Until the next time I see ya. Bye. Okay, number 3. So if you picked the Oak, Ash, and Thorn Tarot, then this is your reading. Let us get into the reading right away. I'm going to shuffle a little bit, and then we're going to pull 6 cards, as we always do in the weekly. I hope that my voice is okay today. The camera is a little bit further away from me than normal, but I hope that you can still hear me anyways. Okay, so we're going to use some oracle cards, and we're going to use some mini cards, and we're going to use some charms today. Hence the charms bowl and the top of the picture here on the image. So, yeah, and I hope that you want to be part of the draw of those decks that I'm going to give away. I'm putting out a video this coming Thursday, as I said, with information on how to participate in the draw. And of course it will be one deck. Now this Christmas, of course, is going to be 3 decks, but the coming year is going to be 1 deck a month where I do giveaway. So you want to keep your eye open for those giveaway videos and other videos, of course. And if you're interested in ascension process and developing a little bit more and kind of help along the way on this human journey, then you can hop on underneath in the description box and find the link to my other channel called Awakening with Nina, where we talk about that stuff. But let's get into this reading. 3 of Wands. The Strength card. 5 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. This is an extra card in this deck called On Top. 7 of Pentacles. And Judgment. Interesting. What's underneath there? The Chariot. Okay, that's good news. Okay. So there are 2 5s here, and 5s are never fun. You know, the 5s are never fun. But So you have a 5 of Wands here, where we haven't seen eye to eye with someone, where there might have been discussion. But it might also be you discussing stuff with yourself, though, weighing things back and forth, or your ego, you know, trying to pull you in another direction. But I see the 5 of Pentacles here. And that's, of course, where we feel lack, where we feel left outside. So when it comes together with the 3 of Wands, I have a feeling that, I mean, 3 of Wands is where we're sitting there waiting for our ships to come in, you know. And when it comes together with the 5 of Pentacles, I feel like the energy here is, I've been waiting so long. Why is this not happening? You know, why isn't the ships coming in for me? Why do I have to wait so long? You know, you're feeling that lack, that want. So there might be something going on in your own mind, or there might be, because of this situation, that you are getting into some sort of argument with somebody, okay? But, so the 7 of Pentacles over here is about be patient with yourself, okay? Be patient with the other person, be patient with yourself, be patient when it comes to the entire situation, because in the middle, you have the Strength card and the card that I have named on top, which was extra cards with the Oak, Ash, and Thorn that you could name yourself considering what you felt in the card. And for me, I felt on top when it came to this card. So when it comes together with Strength, I would say that you have the strength within you to climb on top of this, to get on top of this situation, to solve this situation, if you are patient with yourself and the other person, even though you feel like you've been waiting so long. And that when it comes together with the Chariot, of course, that's the card of victory, and it comes with a judgment. And a judgment is where Spirit is trying to reach us. They're trying to give us some information. So I would say the thing that I feel like you need to do, or my advice to you would be, of course, be patient with yourself and the other. You know, set aside the time, slow down, inwards meditation. And that I say that because the Judgment card, they're trying to tell you something here. Okay, there might be some signs that you have been ignoring, or there might be some advice that they have been trying to give you, or maybe something in dreams that has popped up and you haven't been listening, or you haven't catched it, or you haven't seen it. And so they're trying to push you now to slow down, be patient, you know, even if you're feeling, you might be feeling anger, you might be feeling impatient, you might be feeling that lack and that, oh my God, this is never going to happen, you know, that frustration. But being in that kind of energy is not going to get you anywhere. That's what I feel like they're saying. If you get stuck in that lack energy, that lack mentality here, where you are, I mean, by all means, if you don't ignore your own emotions. If that's what you're feeling, you have to allow yourself to feel it. Yes, but you don't need to stay in it. You can tell yourself, okay, I need to just let this frustration out. I need to go and scream into a pillow, or scream outside, or go for a run or a walk, or exercise, or, you know, go take a bath or whatever. I just need to get this out of my system because it's so frustrating. And so you do that. You do whatever it is that you need to get this energy, this frustrating energy out, because you don't want to hold it back. You can't bury it, and you can't say that, no, you have to not feel that lack, you know. It doesn't work that way. If you feel lack, you feel lack, but you have to let it come through you. That energy has to go somewhere. It can't get stuck in your system. And in order to move the energy, you have to either meditate and feel, or you have to do something physically to get it out, or you have to allow yourself to scream and to just, bleh, you know, get it out, okay? And then in that's part of being patient and loving towards yourself, accepting that you feel that way, accepting that the other person is feeling that way, and allowing that to be. Because when you do that, that's when you move the energy. That's when the energy moves out of your system, and then you can start listening to what the angels and your guiding and team is trying to tell you, so that you can move into this kind of energy instead. And I see the Wheel of Fortune underneath here as well. So I see that this is going to go well, but you need to be able to feel this energy through, to let it out and be loving towards yourself. And you have the strength within you to get on top of this if you allow that energy to move through you. Okay? So let us look at some oracle cards for you. Number 3. It is the... Oh, wait. They're just popping on out here. It is the Archangel Michael sort of light oracle today. Step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. Okay. So, but I wouldn't share the wisdom from that space. I would wait until I have felt that through first. But there might be some information here. Maybe when you're connecting to the judgment, you're connecting to spirit, that they have some information that you can share with others. So yeah, I feel like it's happening for you, but there's something that needs to be felt through first. Okay, so there might also be a frustration regarding the spotlight, though. Just to have that said, that might be for some of you as well, that you're frustrated with the spotlight, either that it's not on you or that it's on you too much. You know, take that as it resonates. Okay, open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others, and let love heal this situation. Yeah. Stop judging yourself. And that's very much also with the 7 of Pentacles, you know, be loving and caring with yourself and others. So that's kind of they're just repeating that here. Your vibration is rising. Oh my goodness. You know, all 3 readings today have gotten this exact same card. Your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. So I guess that's what's in the general energies of this week, is that we're all... there are higher frequent energies coming in, and that we're all kind of struggling with adjusting to these new energies that's coming in. So it is, whatever this situation is for you, there is huge potential for spiritual growth in all of this. It always is. And that might be why the judgment is here as well, is that they're trying to tell you that, you know, you're awakening, you're growing, you're evolving. You are, and part of that spiritual growth is to feel through all of this trauma and all of this anxiety or whatever it is that's stuck in your body. That's part of the spiritual ascension, if you will, or awakening. Okay? This popped out. Magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. One more card from this. Strength again. You're being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Yep. So they're saying that things will be fine, but it's going to take the time it takes. Okay, you have to be patient with yourself and the others, and yeah, and things are going. I feel the energies are going to move, but you have to allow them to move, though. Okay, let's pull some charms for you, number 3. Okay. This fun little can of tomato soup or something. So maybe maybe that's something you love, tomato soup or tomatoes in general, or maybe that's an invitation to make some soup for yourself and to kind of nourish yourself and to be the mother of yourself. You know, it necessarily doesn't have to be tomato soup, but you know the feeling of having something warm to drink or eat and just kind of cuddle up in the sofa with a blanket or something like that. Okay, that's the energy I feel. Now Santa is here, so that can mean a gift for you, that there will be a gift this week, or it can mean that something is going to change come Christmas time or holiday time if you don't celebrate Christmas. You also have a star here, and it says on the star, I don't know if you can see that, just for you, it says. So this is a gift that's coming to you, and something that you earned is what I hear. You have the key and the heart here, so there might be something happening with your love life. And I see this huge heart in the middle here as well. Open your heart. So there might be something happening within the love life as well here. And I feel it's positive. Now you have this little trolley, or whatever you want to call it, that they have, that they pull behind a train. And they often have logs on it. That can be a train ride, it can be travel, but you know, this is empty. It doesn't have any logs on it. So there might be that there have to be some sort of build or adjustment or something happening before you can travel on, before you can move forward. There's something that needs to be done first, okay? Because you have the train here as well, so there might be movement happening, a travel happening, but as I said, there's something you need to release first. Now you have a little money here. This is a øre. It's Norwegian money. This doesn't exist anymore, but it's a sign of wealth. It's a sign of something that's going to change within the money field. And since that might be the gift coming towards you, maybe you're going to get some money from somewhere that you didn't expect. Maybe there's an inheritance, you know, you never know. Something that's going to give you a leg up. Now you have a little candy here. For me, that tells me indulging yourself a little bit, you know, not be so strict with yourself when it comes to diet right now. Maybe you just need a break from that since you're going through some adjustments. And very often when we're going through a vibrational shift as well, the body might crave different things that it normally doesn't crave. So be open for that as well. So don't be so strict on yourself. Now you have the sign of coach here. So you might be a coach, or you might have a coach that can help you. Or you might want to look at someone who can coach you or help you in a situation if you're feeling like you're stuck. It might help you to have kind of that hand to hold to go through all of this. If it's really frustrating for you, if this is really rough, then ask for help, you know, from the universe, of course, but also from people around you. I wanted to look underneath this. I don't think we did. Trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. Yeah. So again, with the divine guidance here, people. Yeah, I feel like that's all I have for you this week, number 3. I feel like this might be a huge potentially shift for you once you have allowed all that emotion to come out. So yeah, I hope that you will set aside the time and the space to do this now so that you can raise that vibration and accept that new high vibration energy into you. And I know that it's rough. You know, we all experience this. So you have my love and my support. But this too shall pass, kind of, is what I feel with you, number 3, okay? That's pretty much all I had. I hope you appreciated this reading. Give it a thumbs up if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload. Don't forget to look for that video on Thursday on how to participate for the draw. Wishing you a beautiful week, number 3. Until the next time I see you. Bye.